How's everybody doing? It's Mike again from Unique Mechanics, bringing you another YouTube review. Guys, today I'm doing a comparison. We have the Reserve Leviathan. This is the 11026, and we have the Subaqua Reserve Specialty 80599. As you can see, stainless steel ion plated, fully stainless steel right here. Let me give you the guys the details on each one. The Leviathan right here is a 200 meter underwater pressure and a 52 millimeter case diameter side to side. The stainless steel ion plated Subaqua Reserve is actually a 52 millimeter case diameter as well, with a 500 meter underwater pressure. Both watches are reserves. The reason why I wanted to compare the two is because they actually weigh very much equivalent in weight. And it said that the diameter of the casing was actually also the same, but it just felt a little different. This feels a little smaller. This feels bigger. Also, I wanted to show you the loom here, which was really cool. Just regular hour marker loom, but on this ion plated stainless steel specialty, the loom is incredible. It is literally the entire dial. Once I give you the up close look, you'll be able to see the loom that I'm talking about. Also, both of these watches will be going on auction on our eBay store, so I'll probably leave the link down below. So I wanted to tell you guys what I think about both pieces. I think they're both super attractive. Two older models from Invicta. Nothing is really new here, but I have so many watches right now that I'm putting into auction, just giving a lot of you guys the ability to score an incredible watch for a huge discounted price. So for example, this Reserve right here, 52 millimeter case diameter, I have a 7.5 inch wrist. Let me show you guys what that looks like on my wrist. It's fairly large. I actually do like the way that it feels. I think the bracelet itself is a really good quality bracelet. It is on a buckle, and I think it feels great. Honestly, it's a chronograph Reserve, 500 meters of underwater pressure. Take a look once again on what that looks like on my wrist. It's a Swiss-made movement. It's got the date right between the 3 and 4 o'clock. Actually, I'm sorry, 3 and 5 o'clock. I think it's fantastic. I think it fits well. I think it weighs, it's got a really nice weight to it. And the dial is, you know, the regular dial that Invicta makes. Let me see if you guys get it. Of course, it's a Reserve, 5-year manufacturer warranty. And, you know, I like the watch for the way that it's built. It's got a, the bezel does not turn. That's one of the issues. That's what I thought actually. It's a non-unidirectional bezel. It's kind of got these like little bolts that are screwed into the bezel that give it that hard fit. But it's awesome. You know, unless you're doing some serious diving, you don't really need to measure certain degrees of depth and whatnot and time frames utilizing the bezel. That's what a lot of times it's used for. I like how the subdials, they're translucent. I mean, you can actually see inside the movement pretty cool right through the subdials. And I really appreciate that. You know, some of these watches really go into significant detail of layers. When you have a dial and you have different things that gets piled on each other, people don't really understand or appreciate the time that it takes to really put it all together. One of these days I'm gonna have to take apart a watch and really show everybody the degree of levels that each watch actually goes through and what entails. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we have the Leviathan Reserve, 52 millimeter case diameter. I just noticed that this piece also has two of the subdials that have a translucent look to them that you can see directly into the movement. This watch is way heavier than that Subaqua, way heavier. I like the feel though. The chronograph buttons are awesome. When you press it, it's almost like pressing something on a machine, like a car. Like, it feels racy to me. I'll give you the up close look as soon as I get a chance. This watch is also on a regular buckle. Let me give you guys a look. I mean, wow. Not only does this feel way bigger, it actually wears a lot bigger than the other one. Maybe I'll actually put them both right next to each other and show you guys. I guess we're working with a 7.5 inch wrist. Both of these are 52 millimeter watches. As you can see here, I don't know, let me know which one you like. Are you more into the Leviathan old school ones? Or maybe a specialty Subaqua one, ion stainless steel plated? A lot of people don't really like to go all black like this. You know, it's a very specific niche-oriented color that people kind of tend to put into their collection. I personally do like it. I think with certain tires, you're right on point with that. So both of these pieces are hand assembled. They're reserve pieces. For some of you Invicta collectors that don't know, anything in reserve does come with a manufacturer warranty of 5 years, but as well as they are hand assembled pieces. So I can't wait to actually show you guys the loom on these both pieces. My favorite loom, of course, is right here on the stainless steel Subaqua ion plated one, because the entire dial, you don't really see that often that the loom is constructed of the entire dial. Pretty awesome, really cool. 500 meters of underboard pressure, 200 meters of underboard pressure. Also, this dial does turn, unidirectional dial, very cool. I also love on this ion plated Subaqua piece, the crown isn't so exciting to me. It's pretty cool. It's got the reserve symbol on the inside. You won't be able to see it, but I'll show you on the up close look. On the Leviathan, it's a really cool, like almost a futuristic type of weapon looking crown. It's got a little bit of yellow inside. It's got really cool ridges. It's got the Invicta reserve symbol on the inside as well as this one, but this one is more attractive to me than the other one. Also, the silver dial is really cool in this one. I like how the bezel is ridged out with the stainless steel and rose tone. It's got the numbers all around. It's really cool, and that's really awesome. And both of the watches have actually a different thickness of stainless steel. This one is way thicker than this one. This is thinner, but both of them do wrap around the wrist just the same. Really nice quality feel. You know, you really understand the feel on certain watches when you feel that bracelet. It's truly, for me, it's the size of the watch as well as the feel of the bracelet. The feel of the bracelet is so important because, I mean, what are we doing? We're wearing the watch, right? So the bracelet has to, it means everything to me, honestly. You can have a $10 watch as long as the bracelet feels just right, and we're all good. So take a look at that, what that looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist. I like it. All right, well, let me give you guys a up close look at what both of these look like up close and in the dark.
Alright guys, so here we are back with the comparison of the ion plated stainless steel Subaqua Specialty with the all stainless steel Leviathan Reserve. Here I have the Subaqua Specialty Reserve. As I noted to you, this is a 52mm case diameter from side to side. This is a reserve piece, and it is a 500-meter underwater pressure watch. Take a look at that white dial. That entire dial is luminescent. Watch what happens. How cool is that? The entire dial glows. Personally, I love it. Not many watches do that. It's so incredible. As soon as I saw it, I was so fascinated. I said I gotta make a video on this watch and compare it to something else that's in the same case size dimension as well as underwater pressure type of deal and weight and so forth. This was definitely a great showpiece to show you guys what that looks like. I'm sure there will be a ton of you who will want this in their collection. Let's get back to the overall review. So here we are back, and again, 52mm case diameter, 500 meters of underwater pressure. What you have here on the side of the casing, we have the reserve symbol. On the back of the casing, we have the Invicta Reserve branding. Obviously, this is a chronograph. The bezel does not turn. As I mentioned to you, it's a non-unidirectional bezel. As I mentioned to you about the bracelet, I love this bracelet. It fits really well on the wrist. It just feels well. You know, there's some bracelets that just don't feel that great. As I mentioned to you, it could be a $10 watch. You know, Invicta watch prices, they fluctuate from $75 all the way up to, let's say, $1,200. And not all of them come with an awesome bracelet like this. When you have a really nice stainless steel bracelet that feels great on your wrist, as I mentioned to you, it could be a $10 watch. As long as it feels great on your wrist, it's all that matters. This does have that buckle. It's all got the Invicta signage right on there. I like it. There's nothing about this watch that I really don't like. Especially, as I mentioned to you, I love the dial. As I mentioned to you, the sub dials, maybe translucent wasn't the right word, maybe it's transparent. You can basically see right through them. I mean, translucent is almost the same thing, like you can kind of see through it, but it doesn't show you what's in the back of it. But here you go. This is what this piece looks like. Let me give you one more shot of what it's going to look like without the lights on. Whew. Every time I see it pop up like that, it almost gives me goosebumps. Incredible. For any collector out there, if you don't have this in your collection is not complete. Make sure you visit uniquemechanics.com for all your Invicta needs. We are authorized Invicta dealers, and make sure to acknowledge the brand new website design. Everything's brand new. It's super easy to navigate, and it's awesome. I hope you enjoyed surfing through it and looking at all the inventory. Okay, guys, so here we have the Invicta Reserve Leviathan, and older model of Invicta, older model. A lot of the older models used to come on, I believe, a polyurethane strap. They more recently, in the last several years, started utilizing the stainless steel bracelet on us. As I mentioned to you, much thicker bracelet, but also has a really nice quality feel to it that if you're a watch enthusiast and you wear a lot of the watches in your collection, you will really enjoy wearing this because it just feels great on your wrist. As I mentioned to you, I really like the bezel also. As you can see, that really cool rose gold kind of trim all around the bezel. This is a unidirectional bezel. It does turn. Also, the subdials, you can also see right through those too. It does have hour markers that do illuminate, as well as the hour and the minute hand. Nice flat side of the case back, of the casing. This is a chronograph as well as the other piece. Let's go ahead and get that chronograph moving. Actually, on this subdial right here, it's got the Invicta Reserve symbol, which is really cool. I like that symbol. They did a nice little design on it. As I mentioned to you guys earlier, the buttons that look like very racing themed, those are them right there, as well as that crown. Take a look at that crown. I'm not sure from what I'm seeing that you could really tell about that yellow inside, but look at the ridging. Look at the cool design of that crown. Really love it. It really stands out and it really looks cool. Actually, from right here, there you can see the yellow inside, and just the overall look. It almost looks like a little transformer. Let me show you guys what this looks like in the dark. Alright, so this is what the piece looks like in the dark. As you see, the minute hand and hour hand do have lume on them, as well as the hour markers across the dial. It's so not as special as the other one that I just showed you guys, but it's still really cool. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this one. You guys have seen regular hour markers that do glow in the dark, as well as the hour and minute hand, but I really want to show the comparison of the two in 1 second. Let's take a look at what they both look like next to each other. Alright, so there you guys go. Take a look at what both of these pieces look like right next to each other. Obviously, the ion stainless steel plated Subaqua wins this one due to the fact that the entire dial glows in the dark. I truly love that. The Leviathan's great, regular dial with regular hour markers. In comparison, I gotta say, this one right here wins. And there you are.
Alright guys, so thanks again for watching and tuning in. If you like our videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, make sure you give it the thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below which one you like. You like the Leviathan, you like the Subaqua, whichever one you like. We will appreciate your comment. There's a lot more videos to come. I just haven't had time. I've been super busy with a lot of the inventory that's in stock right now and getting it all online for all the Invicta fans. So hopefully we'll see you soon on another video, and thanks for tuning in.